Hello everybody and welcome back. We are playing some Vayne Zed today. I'm sorry I didn't get too many videos at the past weekend or so, but I'm still excited about the expansion. There are some cool stuff going on. I'm definitely a fan of Seraphine, and I was excited for Vayne at first, but honestly now that she came out, I was a little bit surprised the direction she went. Like, people were just much more creative with the deck building than I was. Vayne Zed, Vayne Gwen, Vayne Rumble, all these cool decks. Specifically, I really enjoyed Vayne Zed. I haven't played Vayne Gwen yet though, but Vayne Zed, I went 8-1 with this deck. And it just felt like insanely fast time to kill. There were so many times that you're able to just obliterate your opponent on turn 5, turn 6, which is really fast. And you can get 3 attacks a turn. It just feels so nasty. And it uses a lot of my favorite cards like Young Witch and Green Glade Duo. Right, I love these Ionian elusive cards. Even I love the Ionia control type style as well. But just I don't know, I love the elusive style. So anyways, really cool cards here. We have 4 mana as the highest cost card we have. But we have so many aggressive plays with stuff like Fleet Feather Checker, into Petrified Broodwing, into Zed is so nasty. Because if you have 2 challengers on board, there's almost no way they're going to be able to stop your Zed from leveling up, right? By turn 3. And so that's really nice way to push a whole bunch of early damage. And you have so many ways to continue that aggression by getting the free attacks with Vayne. You have Golden Aegis, and it's very, very difficult for your opponents to just deal with this pressure. Our mana curve is so cheap, right? The game is pretty much over by turn 7 or 8 either way. Either people are going to see and be okay, this is over, I lose, I forfeit, or you're just gonna run out of gas, they'll figure out answers. But like I said, I went 8-1, so I didn't really hit that problem too many times. Some interesting little cards here. We have one copy of Ghost to give Zed elusive, that actually came in handy. Syncopation came in handy. Lots of protection tools, stuff like Twin Disciplines. So yeah, really interesting deck. I had a ton of success with it. I wouldn't say it's my favorite deck ever, but it felt really, really good, especially early in the expansion. So let's give it a try and see how it goes. First up against Kayn Vayne. Kayn Vayne, cool, okay. I'm actually interested in that one too. I like Kayn, I think he's a cool champ. Yeah, not our best play. But we can turn Vayne into a 4/4 quick attack. That seems pretty alright. And since they're playing Demacia, we can expect lots of strike spells, but not many, and nothing like Mystic Shot, obviously. So we don't have to worry about your Young Witch dying too much, except for challengers, right? I will just let the Forsaken Bakai attack here, because we can give our challenger unit quick attack next round, so we'll be able to get a profitable trade that way. And so we could force them to use a pump spell if they want to protect the Bakai. I like the Arclight skin line. I've told you guys before, this is my favorite type of cosmetic. I much prefer the bright skin lines compared to the cultist stuff and the darkened stuff. Not quite my thing. Nice little trade there, obviously. 2-1's not going to be huge, impactful unit over the course of a game, but it just helps relieve some board pressure as we're trying to get set up. Because right now we can't really protect our units, but we're going to drop Vayne anyway, Vayne's Condemn is interesting as well. This is why I think Vayne is so busted. Usually if you play Vayne on turn 3, you don't need to play Tumble right away. You don't, and you're never really forcing an attack through on turn 4 on your opponent's turn, it's not that urgent. And so by the time it comes to your turn again, Tumble is usually 1 mana. That's just so nasty. I will just attack like this, though. I don't particularly want to... I don't want to drop below my protection spells. If we drop a Combat Cook, and then they play a unit, they can have however much mana up for combat tricks, I don't particularly want to drop below my Destroys, Twin Disciplines, stuff like that. And we can still keep up Tumble plus Twin Disciplines. So, we're putting up a lot of pressure here. But I'm also happy to pass if they offer it here. I don't particularly need to force an attack through here. We can develop, you know what I mean?
Not even I know what I'm cooking up.
Yeah, so now Fearsome is challenging our Vayne. And none of our guys attacking really does much, so we can just, like, drop a Fleet Feather Checker here. We might take a hit from Combat Cook, but we're okay with that. We don't want to drop below like the single combat, because if we can level up, that'll be pretty big for us. We just don't have enough going on here at the moment. I almost want to use the Twin Disciplines just to trade with Combat Cook. But I don't think it's worth it. We can kind of just pull him aside, right? Or just use Combat Cook into Tumble here. Now this is going to be very difficult for our opponent to stop. Hopefully, at least. That's the plan.
They revere my name and grovel before mine.
Because we have a +2 and a +1 here, if they try to get fancy with some defense things. I'm definitely interested to see how they play this, because we have 2 challengers, right? Okay, we'll go just with Momentous Choice here. And we still have Twin Disciplines, because this is a +3 defense if we did it right. Because now if they try to single combat, yeah, we're prepared. Now it's going to be very difficult for them, hopefully, to stop us next turn, because we'll be able to push, what, 10 damage about? And we'll have a Tumble available. We have Deny, actually, that's insane. Yeah, we don't need to give our bird the quick attack, because it doesn't matter against Kayn. We can just go like this. And then Tumble can level up Vayne, but unfortunately it's not quite enough to keep up Deny, so depending on what they do here, Shadow Step or something, I'll have to drop below Tumble. Interesting. What if we just deny that? Yeah, let's just deny it. Next turn, we can play Vayne's Condemn onto... I mean, we'll just pass. We don't need to waste the mana, just in case. We can keep up Condemn plus Tumble next turn, so we can strike Kayn and force, hopefully... Oh, that's actually insane as well. So we could even, like... Whoa, that was not what I was expecting, but okay. Oh, because this is some leveling. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, okay. I don't think we need to do anything, because they won't have any on board, so we can just attack here. Like, they're not going to be able to play Kayn. So we get a free attack here, maybe? With no blockers? And they don't have any strike spells up, because, like, in Demacia, like, what else are they going to do?
By my hand, I will end their suffering.
I don't like that Vayne. Like, Arlie sounded so much cooler. Like, I don't know, the goggles are just weird to me. Alright, GG. That was pretty good. I feel like we were in control of most of that game.
Expertly done. Now to root out the next Vayne.
And we didn't even get Zed. Like, that was pretty clean. But yeah, you saw like how we had like all those sweet feather trackers? Imagine if we had Zed on board, right? Like, that's just impossible for our opponents to deal with. Lurk! Uh-oh. Okay, I hate Lurk. Oh, man. I don't know how we're ever winning this. We need units, that's for sure. We have a good mix of spells, so I'm pretty okay with pitching all that and hoping we find enough. Like, are we literally just like racing them, maybe? Turn 2, go Hookmaster, turn 3, go Zed. Turn 3, go Broadwing, go Zed. What the heck is that? I don't like that particularly much. Well, we could go Broadwing. Guarantee we could block this without... Unless they hit Rek'Sai, right? But even if they hit Rek'Sai, we could play Momentous Choice. And we'll have a challenger for next round with Zed, when we play Zed. I'm pretty okay with that. If we can level up Zed, maybe we can try racing them down. Hookmaster's fine, but... No Rek'Sai. Heck yeah. Okay. A little annoying. TBH.
Do not fear the shrouded path.
Why if it isn't my favorite streamer? Hey, Squid Eater, how's it going? Like, what the heck? Are we supposed to kill that thing? A turn 366? Like, what the heck? Okay. Yeah. What if we just attack? Level up our Zed. Try to start racing them down. Yeah, okay, we'll just do this. We have answers, like, if we find Ghost, something like that. We'll level up our Zed here. When we have... Next turn, hopefully they'll just open attack, because they'll be like, sweet, I get 6 damage unless they sacrifice their Zed. We can play our Combat Cook. Probably the better play here than going Hookmaster. But I also want to activate my Momentous Choice, but... Wish I could blame those shenanigans on no expansion, but that's less expansion. Yeah. Oh, rats. That's actually really good. Okay. So we'll just have to trade off our Zed. And we can go Combat Cook and try to... Combat Cook will only leave us one spell option open. So if our Combat Cook can't... Like, if I hit Rek'Sai and we can't kill the Hammer Snout without saving our Combat Cook, we'll be in trouble. What if we just rally? Is that the play here? Like, unless they have Bone Skewer or something, I think we're good to go. Maybe that's stupid, but if we can get to our attack token, I'm feeling much better. Because they could still pull here and get 6 damage in, but then they're leaving open 2 Zed attacks unless they sacrifice. Or, yeah, because we have Momentous Choice available. I don't know, I feel pretty okay with that play. Because this forces them to block stuff. And I definitely will use the spell here to make sure our Zed keeps his barrier. Yeah, I don't know, this expansion feels very shenanigan-y to me. Like, I love Seraphine, but it's kind of crazy, like a turn 2 Karma, you know what I mean? And then, okay, like, I'm so tempted to go open attack here, but I think we can present lethal if we play... I'm also actually terrified of, like, a Zed, or a Pike spell, right? Oof, tough call. Do we just slam Combat Cook? They're going to have a unit, right? Like, if we get Scout, I think maybe we can win this. Let's see. We'll try something. Oh, this is actually really good.
Sometimes you're fishing for trouble, are ya?
Interesting. Do we try to block it? Or do we make sure we can attack, keeping up deny? They'll be able to block, but like they'll trade away with this afterwards. We'll push 8 damage. I've been spamming Sarah Timo. Ooh, that sounds cool. Oh, all those generated spells are so good with Pubcat Peddler. That actually sounds so dope. I love that. That's actually really cool. Yeah, I don't know. Let's block here. We'll just put Zed on the line. Pike. That sucks. 1 blood low deny. I guess we should have just resolved it, huh? He has 3. So if we give him Momentous Choice, he only goes up to 5. Dang it, we're 1 mana short. Ah! I think I just threw the game. My list really sucks though. Ah. Man, that's really annoying. I really guess I should have just pressed OK. Because if the only thing we lose to there is Pike, I could have just passed, let that resolve instantly, and then open attacked with the mana to get to die, and then we're like cruising from there, you know? But now they get to put the 6/6 thing on Zed. Ah, I threw that game so hard. Or on Pike. I threw that game so bad. Man. That's frustrating. I guess I just cry. I don't think I can come back from this point. That's unfortunate. I mean, we could get our dude up to 8, 9, 10 health, so we could try to kill Pike. Alright, let's go for it. This is our last hope. Oh, that doesn't even anywhere near kill him. I'm playing this game so hard. I don't know why I thought that would kill him. Like, I didn't even consider my health. I literally, for some reason, just thought I would have enough to kill him. All I did was save 9 damage, which I guess is nice, but I wasted 2 cards for it. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Alright, we could try to kill here. Sure. And I don't think we attack otherwise. We're kind of just giving them a free attack. Oh man, that's so silly. The roars of an angry man. Ah, man. I thought for once I'd beat Lurk. My record, like if I could check my record of all time against Lurk, it's so bad. But, yeah, that was just funny. I was upset at myself because that feels like a really hard misplay there. Several of them in a row. Oh well, what can you do?
You're looking at our young man's ready.
My puppy's coming to soothe me. Yeah. Yikes, that's a lot. Just raw OG Lurk. That Treasure of the Sands is pretty cool. I thought we played that really well early on with Zed, but then unfortunately when I blocked instead of passing, that Pike spell got me.
Scoops on your head.
Hook, line, and sucker.
Plenty to go round.
Oh well. GG. Man, that's only my second loss with this deck. Sometimes they get ya. We'll run it back. Yeah, my favorite day one deck was Seraphim Twisted Fate. I really like that one. What is this? Anivia, I haven't seen that in a while. What do we care about protecting here? I like the Dark Ages, but I don't know if the Challenger's super important. I'd rather just go for my aggressive curve, like Broadwing, Young Witch, Zed, you know what I mean? Not optimal, but we'll see what we can grab. Oh, so I missed that one before. It feels like people seldom use the quality of life buffs. I don't know what that quite means. Just strategy Lurk. Oh, you mean like for some of the other like new cards or something? Okay, but you go. Oh! My dog just ripped my headphone cable out. Like the new Lurk stuff? Yeah, I never see that either. Which is funny. I feel like almost every deck always has new cards, right? Like the Hookmasters and stuff. Like every expansion usually adds something, but yeah, the Lurk archetype, pretty standard. I guess we'll just drop Vayne. She's healthy to stay alive through Avalanche and Blighted Ravine. Ooh, okay.
The Yordle here's with me.
They're out there. I'll spot them.
I went here first because I wasn't even sure if I was going to play Fleet for their tracker this turn. Because like we're so prone to Avalanche if we get all of our 1 health units on the board. But like what are we doing next turn? Did we play Hookmaster? We get her out above 2 health. Or at least like with Rangers was all available. But our Green Glade, Glua, our Young Witch, and our Fleet for the tracker, they're all probably going to die. Look, this is pretty good, I feel, against Anivia. Because we don't care about blocking, we just want to put as much damage on the board as possible.
Just 10 times running.
Yeah, I feel like I'll use Momentous Choice here. I feel like if they had an Avalanche or something, maybe they'd just use it next turn if they could. But I guess obviously like, they're worried about our open attack, so this is fine. I definitely want to get Young Witch though. I'll do Young Witch.
Where'd she go?
Obviously they still both had Avalanche. Okay, sweet. Because I want to get the quick attack on the Challenger.
Rin? Full speed ahead. Nimblify.
Yeah, we definitely need our champion though. Like a Zed would be our best card here.
Light the signal.
I don't know if I particularly want to use my free attack here. Because then, like, we tap below even like our Ranger's Resolve or something. Like, that's a little bit bad for us. Still 2 to all units. I guess we could just tumble now, push 3 damage. Does that do anything really? Should we just save it for Zed? Like, what are we doing if we pass here? We're pretty much losing all of our units and we'll have a Fleet Feather Checker left. Like, I guess we might as well attack. I don't know. That feels kind of silly. I don't know. Alright, we'll play our Hookmaster. Again, kind of silly to not have any health here, but I guess we're trying to just stay alive through more avalanches and everything.
Contenders out here.
The spirit of
Anivia.
winter awakens.
Oh, I'm so stupid. I literally just, yeah, okay. I forgot that, sorry, I was distracted. Okay, Tumble Fuel's right there. Yeah. I don't know. We're only pushing like 4 damage, but I guess we'll do this. We can put Shepherd's Authority onto our Fleet Feather Checker to make sure he stays alive through like another Vile Feast and stuff. And next turn just open up with pulling with Petricite Broadwing. Another Fleet Feather Checker. Our draw just didn't work out too much this game, you know? Like, I feel like if we found another one of our champions, we'd have been feeling pretty good.
Brace yourself.
Yeah, now it's probably just too late in the game to really pull through here.
Warm hots and hot soups.
This is brutal.
Snow, wind, and ice.
Sure. Alright, another challenge isn't that bad. Did he just say my helmet? My helmet? Do we just syncopate here? Like, I literally don't know what we're doing. Like, how are we winning this, you know? They still have 6 cards in hand. We're kind of just, like, floundering. We could syncopate, it can kill the Tavern Keeper for free. But, like, don't they... Or, like, it could even kill Anivia. But, like, they probably want us to just kill Anivia, you know? So they can, like, resurrect it and stuff. So how are we pushing enough damage here to get through? I don't know. I feel like we're just too far behind at this point, you know what I mean? Wait, what? Oh, rats, okay. I was supposed to do like pre-combat or anything. So what do we do? I guess when they don't have enough mana up for anything, like a Vile Feast, we can play our Fleet Feather Checker now so we can guarantee we get the equipment on it before they can interact with it. And we'll just pass. I don't think we need to do anything there.
Eternal winter.
Well, we have a lot of our challengers, which is nice. We'll just skip. We'll get another Broadwing down. Next turn we can like... As long as I don't have any more interaction at all. Rats, okay. Sure. We have to keep one of them alive if we're gonna win. Maybe if we find Zed. Yeah, we can give this here, I suppose. Oh, rats. I haven't played against Anivia in a long time. Like, a long time. I feel like it only comes up, like, once a season. It's not particularly a deck I'm good at playing against either. There are just, like, so many decks like that. Like, Lurk and Anivia, like, I just do not win. Fishelback or Scout? Probably just Fishelback.
You're looking at I expect to see bounty and all that.
Oh no, this is brutal. We didn't stand a chance, did we? Zed, where are you, my guy? You're the star of this show. When I went 8-1 the other day, I only drew Vayne a few times, and I had Zed in almost every game. And this time it feels kind of like the opposite. Which, you know, that just happens with variants and stuff, but definitely relying a bit on Zed here. Alright, okay, look at this hand. This is pretty decent. I think we can pitch the rally. But otherwise, this feels pretty good. Broadwing, not bad. Wonder why I haven't seen Misfortune Vayne much yet. Yeah, I agree. I like, Ooh, okay, interesting curve here. We have several decisions. We could go, like, Hookmaster Broadwing, but I imagine Broadwing's probably just better to get the Challenger activated. But then what do we do on turn 3 and 4? I imagine turn 3, I'm kind of just tempted to play Zed. I don't really want to even attack here, because if they have, like, Shapestone or something, we just can't interact with it because Voodoo style can only give attack. So if they have any, like, Ranger's Resolve, anything like that, we just lose our Broadwing for free. Maybe people are just tired of Scout Pirates. Yeah, honestly, when I saw Vayne, my first thought was I wanted to see the Misfortune Quinn archetype. Like, that wasn't the one I was most interested in. Yeah, we'll just play our Fleet Feather Checker here instead of our champions. I guess we could play Vayne, right? Like, Vayne's probably just better here. I guess they could have a Shapestone to kill Vayne. Are we okay with that if they do trade off like that? Or do we just play Fleet Feather Checker, Hookmaster? I don't know. I'm probably just gonna go Vayne here. Maybe I'll try and cook out an atrocity up. Yeah. I don't know. I think it sounds like a cool deck. I want to look into it too. Cause like I don't know. I love Quinn, and I think she's a pretty good card in the deck. We'll just resolve this here. Obviously, we can't do much. I guess we could block here. Just to save health. But do we want to put the damage on Vayne? Like, the 2 damage isn't really relevant. I think we'll just pass. Alright, next turn, we can go Fleet Feather Tracker. Ooh, momentous choice. Interesting. Okay. Probably just gonna go Fleet Feather Tracker into Zed here. I was hoping we, like, I would like to have played Zed into double 2-drop, but this is also pretty okay. Tumble on a Scout is a free rally. Yeah, it's so good. Like, if you get the Iron Hookmaster with the Scout equipment and put it on Zed, it's so nasty. Yeah, what are we running into here? Zed goes up to 4 health, or 4 attack, I'm sorry. So, we just have to pull the Fleet Feather Tracker. Or sorry, we have to pull the Fleet Feather Tracker into the Broadwing or whatever, because if we let the Broadwing block with a Sharp Sight, we lose our Zed. Okay. This guy's getting chunky. I guess we could try to block with our Vayne next turn. Second Vayne's pretty good as well. That's a lot of scouts. Okay. I'll probably go Hugmaster here. Maybe find a unit that can trade into these two without having to use our champions.
You're looking at ideas.
And that activates our momentous choice, right? Okay, so like this is, I think, a huge blowout. Interesting. I wonder why they didn't attack with that one. We'll go here. And we'll use momentous choice and kind of keep Wuju style as our +2/+2 like trick up our sleeve. But I definitely want to trade with this thing. I don't think there's a reason not to, because wouldn't Tumbled condemn? Oh, could I even have done it there? Oopsies. Yeah, sorry. I guess I must have just been distracted. I didn't even think of it. Yeah, you're right. My bad. Do we attack here? I feel like this is just really good. You're right. I think I was sorry. I was just kind of distracted. I got a message from somebody I had to answer. Yeah. We're good. I always forget about activating condemn. That's funny. This poor little Broadwing. I feel kind of bad for him. I love the Broadwing. Like, I understood when before he got nerfed, he was like really, really good. But I don't know. He's just like I love the like Demacia stone units. Like I don't like the what is it, the Pedricite, like the jeepers, I can't even, alright, GG. I can't even think of the thing. The unit that makes your spells cost more, the suppressor. But I like the little hedgehog beaver carving, you know what I mean? And like here, I'll show you right now. It's on the stream. It's actually kind of funny. The Grand Protege is one of my favorite cards. Oopsies. I love this little birdie. I think it's so cute, like the stone little bird. I love it. I love the artwork. And like whatever they're carving, like I love those little animals. They're so cool. The Petricite style, yeah, very cool. All right, we'll jump one more, see if we can finish above 500. Okay, Vayne Pantheon. There are a lot of really cool Vayne combinations, aren't there? She's just like a really good champion with like a whole bunch of different champions. You might hit gold before you end. Nice, dude. Pantheon Vayne. What are we looking for here? I feel like Geralt's pretty good. That could kill a Vayne. I'm actually interested in keeping that. Young Witch, I'm very interested if I should keep this in my opener. I think I keep it a lot because it's like a fun card. But I think without our challengers and without our Zed, or even our Vayne, I don't know if it's a keep. I think we'd rather keep Hookmaster, looking for a little bit more stats, hopefully to trade early on, and to activate our why can't I think of the words today? The decision one. What am I thinking of here? I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. The little 1-minute protection spell. Scout's so good on like a Zed or something. I think we can go Scout here. Momentous choice, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay. Decision, what am I talking about? Okay.
Come on, where's the competition?
4 damage here is pretty good for us.
Yeah, fishy.
Like, we can put up a lot of pressure in one turn once we find like a challenger plus a Zed. Then we find our rallies and everything, so feeling pretty good here. Hookmaster, interesting. Oh wow, okay, quick attack, sure. I'll probably just play Fleet for the tracker here.
Oh dear.
Hey, Krabby.
That's my resting face.
Yeah, this is like kind of like awkward part of the deck. If we just hit like these early units, they're really, really good when they're combined with our champions, but like right now, we're not particularly doing much. Like we could attack with our scout and pump it to try to kill it. There we go, that's something.
Monsters still lurk in Demasia's every shadow.
We could play Darken Aegis onto our Broadwing to force the trade here. Like force them to use a pump spell to get out of it. Or we could just use it for Twin Disciplines. Okay. I feel like this is probably worth it to try to protect. make them use another spell just on our 2-drop. Because then we can still kill the Wandering Shepherd with our tracker without having to play the Dark Aegis yet. We could even try to attack. But I think it's probably... Like, if they have a pump spell, then we lose 2 units rather than just 1. I mean, I guess if they had a pump spell, they probably would have used it to try to kill the elusive, and I guess that was a bit of a punt. We're still fine. We're still fine. Hopefully. They're down to 6 health already, you know? Tonight's pretty alright. Oh, GG. I was gonna say, like, they're not really having a ton of pressure on board, but like, if they find a Pantheon and try to rally, that'll be pretty good.
Expertly done. Now to root out the next Vayne.
Alright, I don't know, should we play one more? What are you thinking? I think I might play one more. I'm feeling pretty good now. We're on a roll. Try to get to plat 2. Pirates with Swain. Interesting. This could be one of the tougher matchups for us. I don't usually run into a ton. Wow, this is an interesting hand. Probably gonna pitch all of that. Man, our choices aren't the stuff today. Like when I was when I won the other day, I felt like so many games. I hit like Fleet Feather Tracker into Young Witch into Zed, and it was like bonkers. Yeah, wow, this is actually a really tough matchup for us, isn't it? Like stuff like Make It Rain can be really brutal. Ooh, okay. I like Broadwing. That's pretty good. We'll go Broadwing here. Next turn we can go one of our 2-drops plus Darken Aegis to protect it from something like a Mega Rain. And there's no reason for me to attack here to expose it to a flock. Ghost is also our sneaky one of win condition onto a Zed or something. Like there's so many powerful plays in this deck. Like Ghost into Tumble on Zed, right? Like it's just so nasty. That's pretty good for them. We can't stop that. But getting quick attack on our challenger is huge. I really don't want to take all this damage, huh? Yeah, interesting decision here. I feel like we're taking a lot of damage. But it's probably just better for us to keep our challenger alive to try to get the free attack next turn. So like, the fact they didn't attack with the tentacle is so good for us. I feel like we were in a lot of trouble if we had to take 5 damage there. That like at some point they'd just be able to burn us out. You know, like once they get a Swain, that might be difficult for us to deal with. Pretty happy to go Green Glade Duo into Dark Aegis here. This tough is pretty solid. Especially on our elusive, it'd probably be pretty difficult for him to kill it otherwise. Make it rain. Yeah, I'm probably willing to protect this. Now the decision is if I want to play Dark Aegis onto the elusive or not, because I have to put it on the Broadwing if I want to kill Misfortune. But I don't even know if they'll have 2 Misfortunes or just 1. So maybe it's better to just start with Young Witch. And then we can play Dark Aegis afterwards to threaten, like, either of these units. Another Watchful Idol. Okay, I definitely think I had to go after the Tentacle then. If it gets too big, we just can't deal with it. It feels really bad if they find a Ravenous Flock, but it's going to be difficult for us to deal with either way. Okay. That's fine. I think that's pretty okay for us. Zed, again, is just like such a good card in these matchups if we can find him. I know we're probably running to a flock here, but I feel like we just lose if we don't. Like, once this thing starts getting to 4 or 5 health, it's going to take a lot of effort for us to kill it. Another Make It Rain, okay. Well, that's our third Make It Rain, right? Like, I don't know. Not much we can do about that. Like, Ranger's Resolve would have been nice, but at this point in the game, we just wouldn't have enough mana to play our units and keep up every from spell, you know, so that's fine. A bit of a dead turn here. I'm not going to probably invest too much.
Where's the competition?
Again, taking 3 damage a turn against Pirates is not the worst thing in the world. I don't even know if you consider this Pirates. They have like Twisted Fate, Misfortune. Probably like 2 swings though, so we'll see how it goes.
Deal me in.
Huh. Isn't that just better for us? Like, I want to roll back in my hand. Like, this is actually pretty okay for us. Thank you, I'll take that. Because now we get a 4-3 with Tough rather than a 1-1 with Tough. You know what I mean? Like, obviously you have to spend a little bit more to invest in it, but... It's so creepy. Is this Aatrox? Spoilers?
Nice to meet you. I'm Isla.
Okay, now they're putting up the pressure. So what do we even kill here? We could kill a 2 toughness unit or a 2 power unit. Next turn, still waiting for Fiddlesticks though. Yeah, we could trade with the Broadwing into a 2/2. Like, can we just kill this? This is fine. Next turn we'll take 4 damage. I'm okay with that. Because I don't want to put this guy to 1 health. A second Twisted Fate could kill him. Oh, I forgot, that little noise surprised me. I hope they don't do them like they did Jin. What do you mean? Do you mean like the World Walker style or something else? They're down to 2 cards in hand too. Like, if we find our champions, I feel like we're doing really well here. Obviously, like, if they find a Swain, it's probably going to be difficult for us to do much. Another Watchful Idol. Oh, you hope they don't make an Orange Chimp, yeah. They have nothing going on. Frankly, we don't have much either, but...
Step lightly.
How much damage can we take here? We know they don't have anything going on. You could just flop in over here. Take 6. Go down to 5. That seems a little bit fishy. What if we just start like this? I feel like we're just so reliant on our top deck at the moment, you know? I guess we try to trade. If we can. We'll see what they can do. Alright. That gives me an excuse to play stuff, I suppose. Oh, sorry. So, with his lore wouldn't make sense. Oh, it would make the most sense. Yeah, I don't know too much about his lore, but I definitely know what you mean about like. Yeah. I don't know. Jin's. I'm not a huge fan of Jin. At least like the decks that came out of his style so far aren't my favorite. Like the Annie-Jin archetype is kind of whatever to me. It's not like anywhere near my favorite aggro decks. Combat Coke is a big dude. Okay, that's something, I suppose. Scout onto a 3-2. So it'll be a 4-3. Okay.
A good fight
I guess we'll try to trade some stuff down here if we can.
works in a pinch.
And engine is all there is, yeah. I don't know, honestly, I think the World Walker idea is a cool concept, but I don't think there are any World Walker champions I like. Like, Kayn's cool, but I don't like Jhin, I don't like Bard, I hate Bard, and, I'm trying to think of any others, I can't remember any others. What are the new ones? Like, the ones that just came out in this expansion. Varus, I don't really like, I don't know. Alright, well, we'll just jam in here and see if we can find a trade somewhere. Like, I'd be happy to kill this. Use our Wuju style.
Hook, line, and
Because again, they only have one card in hand. We can probably gamble that they don't have an answer for this. Just try to clear their board until we find a champion. Because right now the way we're losing is just their raw aggro. We could even ghost this guy. Or I guess we'll just pull Dural over here and then we can get in. Yeah, it does expose our combat cook too. Oh, tricky, tricky. I think we still swing in here. Like this. What if we just pull this instead? Because next time we can block with this anyways. And we don't have to worry about like losing our scout. I'm okay with that, I suppose. Alright, oopsies. I guess we could have killed the treasure seeker because this would have only been a 3 health unit anyways next turn, so I could have still traded. That was my bad. We left them at 2-1 life. Like, that's not the end of the world, hopefully. Twin disciplines. Man, where are my champions? Oh, that's so good. Rats, that's like the worst case scenario here.
For conquest.
No! We scrapped for so long, but it's all over now. I don't even think Zed could save us now. Yeah, that was kind of just like a top deck battle for a while. Fortunately, we got too many of our little dudes and not enough spells. I guess we kind of have to trade off here. How could we win this? We could get 8 elusive damage from our combat cook next turn. I think we'll just trade here. I don't think it really matters at this point. We're so far behind. We know they have a Swain coming as soon as we give them an action. Hookmaster. I don't think it does too much. We're a little bit out of reach.
Jack said there'd be contenders out here.
Oh man, they really got us, didn't they? Well, they found their juice. We didn't. Good game though. We didn't even like do it in one single point of Nexus damage, but I felt like we kept it. As far as you can go, losing 20-0, it was a pretty close game. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. Kind of feel like holding on to the ghost was kind of preach. Yeah, I mean, it didn't really do anything early on. Like, we were never pushing lethal. Like, doing like 5 extra damage there at some random point wouldn't have really made much of a difference, you know what I mean? And so, it would have just been so much better if we found a champion, more than it would have been, you know, pushing like 5 damage or so with our other guy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a fun stream. Thank you guys so much for stopping in. Let me know what you guys are brewing up. Seraphim Timo sounds pretty dope. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you so much.